Today, it's all about the wheels, 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 wheels. First things first, guys, before we get into it, I need to say a big apology to all you guys that have been following me of the last little while. We went from zero to, not hero, but we went from 0 followers to all you guys following us, right? So, and it was right about a time where I was struggling for content and I was struggling for what to do next, and we had so much going on with United Skates closing down and all of the different stuff like that. So anyway, that aside, okay, I spoke in one of my last videos, or several of the videos, of speaking about wheels, and I have been inundated with questions about wheels, so we're going to do a little something about wheels now. Right now, this is my opinion. I'm not being paid by any of the company's wheels that I am about to show you. This is just stuff that we have in the skate shop, and like I say, no one is paying me for this. I am doing it of my own accord because you guys, the skaters, are asking the questions, so I'm trying to answer them as best I can. All right, so where do you start when it comes to wheels? Wheels are something that you will tear your hair out apart, literally tear it apart, tear it out forever until you get to a point where you can't be bothered anymore. But when you first start skating, you like to get in about everything, and wheels are don't, man, honestly. When I used to play roller derby, I got to the point where I had so many wheels, I would have wheels that worked best at specific places that we played roller derby. And a lot of us were like that. We knew the halls as we, that wheel, they wheels work there, I get lots of grip, I get lots of slip there, or that's a really slippy hall, I want to have grip, stuff like that. That was the roller derby world, that's playing sport, different thing. This is just a basic, in my opinion, in James's opinion, what you want to do for wheels. So, right, I have experienced probably every single wheel on the market apart from one that I'm going to unbox, right? Because I bought every wheel on the market. I tried a lot of them. I have tried a lot. In fact, I have tried every single set that I'm about to show you today. And yeah, so let's get in about it. Right, first and foremost, a standard wheel that comes on an entry-level skate, which is a 78A, generally 78A or 80A, right? That is the working out of, you can YouTube, that's a separate video on telling you what the durometer of a wheel is all about, right? Okay, so standard entry-level skates generally come with something like this. You can dig your nails into it. It's a soft outdoor indoor wheel. It's just a wheel that will cover both. Okay, it's not the best wheel in the world, it's not the worst wheel in the world, it is just to get you skating, and it will cover both, right? It will do inside, outside. Incidentally, these are 78A rookies, okay? And these are orange 78A rookies, okay? Indoors, outdoors. Indoors, we'll get to that, right? Okay, but definitely an outdoor wheel. When you're going along, these are quite small for an outdoor wheel, because they're just a standard cheap wheel that comes with some of the entry-level skates, okay? So 78A, nice and grippy, nice and soft. If you go outside, you're gonna feel some bumps, but it's not going to be as bad, all right? Okay, brings me on nicely to the Radar Energy. Now, you're going up in the market here, but it's still a 78A wheel, Radar Energy. Great wheels. A lot of the dancers are using these because of 57mm. Everyone's outside at the moment. A lot of guys really like these because they've got that, they're nice and narrow, 32mm, and they like to, they're lower centre of gravity, lower to the ground, so you've got better flex, better movement and stuff like that. Says some people. Not everyone. I tried a bit of dancing for a while. I kind of got it. I tried it. I did it on these wee toy things. 52mm Adonis. That's what I did. I tried it on them. And I love them for agility and stuff like that. So that's the other thing. Smaller, less contact with the ground. Agility is better. There's also the Sims. Great wheels. 60. These are 57mm. Rookies, 57mm. You move up to something like the Sims. Okay, this just so happens to be a black pair of Sims, and these are 62mm 78A again. You know, not the widest in the world. 72mm means they're going to travel faster. Now, one of my friends runs about on those Airwave wheels, which are 65mm, so they're taller again, and they're wider, so softer again, rolls faster outside, didn't feel the bumps so much, right? So when you see a wheel and it's 78A, you know that that's generally an outdoor wheel. That's going to do you for outside, whether it's 57mm, 58mm, 62mm, 65mm, you know, that's the height of the wheel. Okay, the bigger the wheel, the faster you'll go. You know, the softer it is, the 78A, the less bumps that you'll feel. This is just my opinion, okay? Just James's opinion here. Others are out there. So moving on for that, other wheels that are outdoor wheels, which are slightly harder, right? Here's the Zen. Okay, Sonar Zen. Good wheels, tried them, they were alright, yep. Too soft for me, right? Now I'm going to say this just so that you get this perspective into your head. I'm 17.5 stone. So when I had these on, and that's no disrespect to them, because it wouldn't matter whether it was the Rookies or whether it was these, okay? 80A, slightly harder than the 78A, and when I had them on, it was a beautiful roasting hot summer's day, and it was like I was rolling about in glue. Right, just 17.5 stone. Wheels were really hot, surface was really hot, it was really sticky and cumbersome, so no good to me at my weight and my size. All right, too sticky. I need a harder wheel because I'm heavier. Right, now that's not true of everyone, that's just where I'm at on my skating career. Okay, so they were good, just in a hot day for me, too soft because of my weight. Now the next one is a light up wheel. And I'm going to turn to the Luminous here, which, in my opinion, no one else's opinion, is the best, most freest running light up wheels that I've ever come across. And I have a full set of them on my disco skates that I use for the roller discos. These are Luminous, these ones are purple, 62mm, so you've got that speed if you need it. These are purple, they are 85A, slightly harder again, work really well for Jamesy, that chunky monkey, you know, the weight, you know, these carry me a lot better. I would only ever wear them at a disco or wear them at night outside, so that, you know, you get the idea, they're light up wheels. Why else would you use them? Where else would you use them? A disco or light up, a situation where you want to glow or you want to shine. And actually, if you check the channel somewhere, I'll put the card somewhere about on the page, because we've done a video on the Luminous and I've spoke about them in that video. Okay, so that's you moved up, you've went from 78A to 80A, not much difference between 78 and 80, up to the Luminous 85A, getting slightly harder. Okay, indoors these will have super amounts of grip, outdoors super amounts of grip, but you'll not feel the stones so much, right? As you progress though, your 78As, you know, as you progress and get better, you're going to be like, ah, these are too sticky, I don't like them, I need something harder. Look at the 85A, the Luminous maybe, look at something else, right? We're moving on the hardness of wheels for different situation. 78A, outdoor wheels, can be used inside but are outdoor wheels. 80A, can be used indoors but are predominantly outdoor wheels. 85A, hybrid, in between both. Can be inside, can be outside. Good hard wheel, 85A. Brings me on to the next one, right? So, my roller derby career taught me a lot of things about wheels. The thicker they are, the taller they are, the faster they roll. The thicker they are, the more contact you have with the ground, the less agility, right? So what I found was, and it was a fluke, absolute fluke, somebody said, have you seen these? They never bought them at the time. And this was the Roll Line Ice wheel. Now 63mm, rolling fast, very good at for roller derby because you're rolling fast, right, or any sport. Very narrow. Look at that, really narrow compared to the Sonars, you know, look at that, very narrow, right? Excellent. Where's the bit, because I've just forgotten. Right, 63 meters, doesn't matter. 63 millimeters, so they're going to roll very fast, okay, which is great. So these are 92A. You can still use these outside if you want. I wouldn't, because they're still at that soft bit. The sweet spot with these for me was I was getting into roller derby. They were really narrow, they were fast, but they had so little contact with the floor. The agility was through the roof for me, so I loved that. Agile, fast, and they had an element of grip and slip that you require inside when you're doing any kind of roller skating. So indoor, I recommend them for indoor or the skate park. Narrow, little amount of grip with the ground, agile. That's the secret here. If you get a big fat wheel, you know, that's a lot of contact with the ground, you'll lose a lot of your agility, okay? So 70-80 outdoor wheel can be used inside. As you get better, going to feel gummy, you need to upgrade. 80 and 85A, similar, can be used. The 85A can be indoors, outdoors, but if you're wanting speed and you're wanting a lot of grip and stuff like that, these are going to slow you down, hamper you. 92A, you're starting to get into it now, you're starting to get a harder wheel that's got slip, grip, agility, you know, and speed, you know, so you're starting to get into it. That can be used in the skate park. There's not so many of these around. There's not so many anything around at the moment, the way the world is, eh? So that's 92A, faster, less grip, less contact with the world, agile, alright? Which brings me on nicely to a harder wheel, which is predominantly ramp park. Now we're going to have to break into these as best we can, because I've had them for a wee while and I've been wanting to unbox them, because I'm going to use them. I currently use in the ramp park Vertex wheels. Okay, so I'm going to move on to these and have a go at these and see what they're all about. Okay, that's the Estrogen 62mm, so they've got the speed, and they're 101A, right? So the current wheels that I've got at the ramp that I'm using are Vertex, and I'm using them at the ramp park just now. The Vertex wheels, they're 101A, 62mm, same as these, but I fancy these are going to be a bit narrower. So we're unboxing these, by the way, for the first time. Let's have a look at them. And look how cheeky that is, you know. It's like a wee cornflakes packet, or a wee, what are they called? They hoop things, I don't care because I don't eat them, but my daughter does. They wee hoops, crunchy nut hoops or something, crunchy nut something, or wee. I guess that's why they've done it that way, to look like a wee cereal packet. Right, so let's have a look. How do we get in here? Oh, it's a little lid that opens. Right, looking at these, straight away, I'm thinking, yeah, straight away these feel, yeah, they feel quite nice. They're light, by the way, but very similar to my Vertex. Very, very similar. But these are roller bones. So roller bones, they're narrow. I like that. You get all the colours. Let's have a look. There you go. See the colours in there. So by the time you get 8 of these, yeah, right. So like I was saying, so these are, I don't know, someone's messaging me. I don't know why they're messaging me. Let's turn that off. Apologies folks, but we live in the real world nowadays. That's it off. I thought I'd done that, but I hadn't, obviously. So slightly thicker than my roll lines. You know, roll lines are alright in the ramp park, but I'm going to use these 101A, designed for the ramp park. So that's why these are going to get a go. Off the bat, if I'm honest, I don't know why they have to be so many different colours. I guess that's just an image thing, or the girly thing, or I don't know. They're very nice, but you know, I have to say, I'm a wee bit like, do I really want them on my skates? Do I really want all those mad colours on my skates when I just like to do my own thing? Who knows? But we'll see how these fare up, because I'm going to use them in the ramp park. 101A, outdoors, ramp park, whether it's wood, whether it's concrete, that's where you want these ramp park wheels. In the ramp park, okay? If you run about with these in the disco, sure, you'll be able to run about, but you'll be slipping all over the place, especially in those polished floors. Be really, really slippy. I would imagine for dance, These, or the 57mm, which are slightly smaller, are going to be good because you're going to have that slip. And if you're in a hall doing the rhythm or dance and the line dance and stuff that gets done out there, then yeah, these will probably be alright. Probably do you there, I would imagine. They're hard enough, or they say they're hard enough. That's yet to be seen. I'm going to have a go at these next weekend. So anyway, I hope this has kind of answered the questions, you know. Heavy guy, 17.5 stone here, need a harder wheel. You know, I'm at the ramp park more than I'm at the disco at the moment. When I'm at the disco, I use these little tiny Adonis things. You know, 95A, these Adonis things, but they're only 52mm, so they're tiny, 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 tiny. I don't know if you can see that against that, how small they are. They are totty in comparison. You know, they're as wide, but they're tiny, tiny little wheels. How is it? I'm going to show you that, because, yeah. No, can you see that? No, probably not. Probably a crap way to look at them. But anyway, that's my take on the wheels. 70-80 outdoors. You can use them inside, but you're going to get bored with them quickly. 80 outdoors, you can use them inside. 85A indoor, outdoor, light up wheels for the disco or for outside. Good middle of the road skate, good middle of the road wheel, I would say. And Luminous, by far the best. And no one's asked me to do this, but that's just my opinion. The 92A, when you start getting inside and you start wanting to do tricks and you want to do jumps and spins and turns, these are artistic wheels, roll line artistic wheels. They are the roll line ice, designed for turning agility, designed for agility. 92A, wouldn't use them so much outside, although my friend the Beard from Beards and Bairns, he uses them in the ramp park at the moment and gets on absolutely fine with them. The estrogen wheels, I've got mine. I'm going to try them next Saturday, so I'll in the next video let you know how I get on with them. And if you get any wheels from shop.unitedskates.com, that's here at the skate shop, any wheels you get, right, this is what I'm going to say. This is why I'm doing this, right? When I bought wheels, when I first started skating again, they all came and they would come, no bearings. What good is it to have no bearings with wheels, right? Shop owners, get this sussed, right? This is why United Skates, we do this. United Skate Shop, this is why I do it, right? If I buy an outdoor wheel, because I'm skating outdoor, I want them to have bearings in them so that I can just quickly do a wheel change. If I'm going inside to play sport, I want those wheels to have bearings in them for a quick change. If I'm going to the ramp park and I'm putting knee wheels on, alright, I want them to have bearings in them so it's a quick change. That's why at the skate shop you will get enough ABEX 7 bearings. Why ABEX 7? Middle of the roads. Go YouTube it, you'll find out. There's a guy done an amazing video on the what ABEX do, what ABEX 7s are, what 9s are, what 5s are. You know, excellent video. ABEX 7s, middle of the roads. You know, these, they're not the best, they're not the worst, but you know what? They're a tenner. Or if you buy a set of wheels, you get them for nothing. How's that? Alright, so that's my take on wheels. If there's any more questions, pop them in the comments box and I will try and get to the answers as quick as I possibly can. If you've got anything else that you want to ask me about wheels, again, comments box, I'll answer it as best I can. Or you can james.unitedskates.com and I'll answer your emails as and when they come in. Okay, so apologies for going AWOL for about a month where we were posting every week. I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to get back to the United Skates Weekly where I might record stuff sitting in the van. I'll keep doing reviews as and when new stuff comes in. I've got some more skate builds to do and we've got some amazing stuff happening here at the skate shop which is about to go out in the next week, maybe 2 weeks, where it's, put it this way, hashtag your skates your way. Okay, that's all I'm going to say just now. Hashtag your skates your way. And if this video goes out before, okay, that's fine. If it goes out after we've released that, this is why we're doing this about the wheels, so that you can get an idea of what wheels, hashtag your skates your way. Alright, we're dropping little bits and pieces all over social at the moment, so you know it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. We've spent the last year putting this together. It has took a year to get things made, and I've not got a set here. I know I've not got a set here, but it's took us a year to get plates made, and we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Okay, so today's video is just short of 20 minutes, or 20 minutes over, or just over 20 minutes, and I will be back weekly, and we'll try and keep them short and sweet, to the point, what you're talking about or what you want to know about. But thanks for bearing with me. Thank you for following me. If you're new, this is the first time you watch it, please subscribe and like, and whenever I put a video out, you'll get to know it. That way as well, you can message me and say, James, me and the world want to know about this. This is a question that keeps coming up. Tell us what the answer is. But that is my take on the wheels. There are millions of wheels. You will have months and months and months of trying all different types of wheels, but realistically what you need is an outdoor wheel, an in-between wheel, and a ramp park wheel if you do ramp parks or whatever. Okay, that's it. You don't need any more than that. Your outdoor wheel, your in-between wheel, and a ramp park wheel if you do ramp parks. So that's soft, middle of the roads, and hard. 3 sets of wheels. Easy peasy. And then you'll buy wheels just because you like the look of them. I bought these just because of who they were. And I thought, you know, they're going to be the shizzle, and we'll find out because I'm going to try them next week. Sorry Michelle, I doubt you'll ever get to see this, but if you do, why all these colours? Why can't we just get sets that have got one set of colours? I guess we need 4 people who want yellow, 4 people who want blue, 4 people who want orange, and 4 people who want purple. Job's a good one. Love them. Find out how these go soon. And like I say, in the shop we've got Rookies, Energies, Zens. There's not a lot of Luminous at the moment. There's a couple of sets of roll lines. Yeah, fill your boots. Shop.unitedskates.com. I've been James Hunter. Thank you very much, and we will get another clip out next week. I promise. Thanks for following the shop. Thanks for all the stuff you've been buying over the last couple of months, helping to keep this company afloat. We are predominantly a roller disco company that moved into selling through being let down by another shop, and we then got involved in being a shop, and that's kept the company going during the lockdown where we couldn't have discos, which was predominantly what this company is all about. And that's all coming back very soon, so we will be out there on mass, bigger, bolder, more discos. Yeah, definitely coming back. Anyway guys, thank you very much. See you later. Bye.